Hello friends, welcome to Hemant YouTube channel. Today we are going to enter into a new chapter, that is international capital budgeting. Suppose what in CA Enter what we have learnt. We have learnt about capital budgeting. What is capital budgeting? Taking the decision whether to start a business or not, whether that business is feasible. For example, a person came to you and said that I am investing X amount and every year I am going to get Y amount, and this is for 5 years. For this what you do? You will do NPV. You will calculate NPV. If it is positive, you say okay, it is feasible. If it is negative, you say it is negative, don't do that. This is nothing but the capital budgeting, and in capital budgeting the most preferable method is net present value method, and other methods also there. So in capital budgeting we have learnt only in rupees or one currency, if it is USD or anything. But here we are going to learn something different. If an Indian person does business in USA or any other country, and that person came to you and asked, is it feasible? How you will calculate whether that business is feasible? So this is nothing but when capital budgeting is done for international, it is international, that is international capital budgeting. Let me explain an example. Suppose your friend who has dropped down from CA Enter, and he has inspired from MBA Chaiwala. All of you know that MBA Chaiwala is a famous tea in after that was started by MBA graduate. So your friend was dropped out from CA Enter. Same idea he took and started with tiffin business, that is CA Tiffin Wala, and you have nearly established 50 branches. You have given suggestion whether it is feasible for that branches or not. For 50 branches it was become fully successful. And one time he had got an idea that ready-made tiffins, that means Oda ready-made, you'll pack that Oda, and that will be for 3 months fresh, and when you keep it in oven they can eat instantly. He invented that, and it is running successfully, that business also. So he said that he's going to start a branch in Australia. He said that I'm going to start a tiffin business, plus I'm going to sell this in that tiffin shop. I'm going to do ready-made, and I'm going to do that one also by selling that Oda packets, all that for 3 months. And he asked whether it is feasible in Australia or not. Then he said that I'm going to get 50,000 Australian dollars, he said. I should invest 2,50,000 Australian dollars, he said. You are a bit confused. Here, Australian dollars, he said. He's asking whether it is feasible or not. Why you are confused? Because exchange rate will be fluctuated. Today it will be 71, day after tomorrow 73. When during independence it was 14, now it was 74. So you are a bit confused about exchange rate, and you do not know how to do when a business is done internationally, whether it's feasible or not. So my friend, this chapter is going to say this only: when you are doing an international business, whether it is feasible or not, it gives a decision. Second, next, what are the points? Briefly, apart from that, what are the points to be seen if your friend wants to invest in any business in any other country? First, political uncertainties. All of you may ever that Kia Motors Kia Motors started an first manufacturing unit in Andhra Pradesh. It was under one government. Later, another government came, and Kia Motor has faced many problems under that. Or you may see famous example of Tata. All of you know that started Tata Motors started a manufacturing facility in Kolkata under CPM party, when CPM party was there. Later, after Mamata Banerjee came, they have transferred it to uh, that Gujarat, because due to political uncertainty. So if you want to invest in any country, that political uncertainty should not be there. Second, possibility of changing economic policies. Economic policies is a change. Suppose Indian government has taken decision to not to import or export any fertilizers. For example, you see in Sri Lanka in recent time, in 2020, they have brought on economic policy related to fertilizers. It said that it should not import or export any fertilizers, and in that country they should not use any fertilizers. Suppose you want to invest a fertilizer business in Sri Lanka. Is it feasible? Is it correct? Wrong. Because if you keep there, you cannot import or export, and moreover, you cannot sell also. So, possibility of change in economic policy, you have to forecast. Third, exchange rates. Yeah, exchange rate. For example, in when we take Sri Lanka recently, exchange rate Sri Lanka value depreciated totally. So, exchange rate should be taken into consideration. Fourth, taxation. If that country has 50% tax, what you will get? If that country has 0% of tax, you are going to save 50% of the tax. So these are the four main things we have to see when we start of thinking that to invest in any international country. So these are the 4 points. And my friends, first, how to see whether it is feasible or not, we are going to learn in this chapter. And further, there are two approaches: home currency approach and foreign currency approach, and problems under home currency approach, and we are going to discuss, and the problems under foreign currency approach also we are going to discuss. And when we add masala, that is withholding tax, how we should do the problem we are going to discuss. And we are going to discuss about nominal rate and inflation rate, how it affects this decision. And we are going to discuss some other problems. So this is first video, and my second video will be on home currency approach, third will be on problems on home currency approach, and fourth will be foreign currency approach, fifth will be problems on foreign currency approach, sixth withholding tax. And if you like my content, please subscribe and share. Thank you.